Welcome back to period 3 of the Hellfish and Rebels C1 tussle. The score now, in fact that hasn't updated, just let me refresh that screen. Score now 4 to the Hellfish, 1 to the Rebels. The one goal to the Rebels, a very enterprising little move by Taylor Lester earlier on and late in the last period. She played very well indeed. She's a class player, Taylor. She's come up through our development league, but also been a representative player in line. She's playing D for the Rebels. Just fluffs a little backhand there, giving the Hellfish a chance to get a bit of attack going. Referee's hands up for an offside though, so the Rebels all have to come back out. JT goes in for the forecheck on Taylor. Taylor breaks it out nicely up to Pascoe. Pascoe looking for the cross ice pass, beautiful to Gardano, another player who came through the development program, and he's looking for the pass into the middle or around the back, but chopped off by the Hellfish, who shut down that attack. But walked back in by Sharp, who puts it back into the corner, and a lovely backhand there shot on Lawton, but he manages to get down and close it down. Hellfish now with another chance to break it out. But the Rebels D doing a good job passing into loop to Drew Pascoe, who's loose in the slot, gets that shot in. Just a little bit slow on his delivery. And the Hellfish get a chance to settle and clear the puck out now, and it's a one-on-one. But the icing has been wiped off. The goalie plays it out straight back to the Hellfish. Get a chance now with a loose player in the slot. Puts a shot in, but beautiful save. Second chance comes up, another chance. Very lucky, very good goalkeeping there. The goalie with nice down low, keeping the pads down. Hellfish with 2 really good shots. But Rebels managing to get a good little bit of pressure there going on them. It's Beck Ripley who just breaks the puck back down to Taylor for the Rebels. Taylor plays it across. There's that risky cross-ice pass. They do like doing that, which is a lot of coaches kind of frown on that and try and teach them not to, but here you go. And the Rebels having another chance there, to try and clear it out. But the Hellfish with a good attacking move, driving the puck deep into the corner. Nice bit of congestion in the net, and a Hellfish player shoots it in, gets a deflection, and the referee's hand points the goal. And it looks to me as if JT was the man in the position with his stick on the ice. A few deflections and ping-pongs around there, and if you have loose players in there, or even just players in the slot, and you shoot the puck across, that's always the thing that can happen. Hellfish now take the lead out to 5 goals to 1 to the Rebels. Rebels with that very short bench at the moment. They've only got 4 on it, so they'll be starting to really feel a lot of fatigue.
Yeah, up against the #1 team in the division here, Carl. The
Hellfish. Thank you, Anton, for helping me out.
Yeah, the Hellfish are putting on a little bit of a clinic. They look the team to beat.
They are, but Rebels have played well. They haven't given up, and they've certainly had some good attacking opportunities. They're getting that loose player in the slot, lots of cross-ice passes, but Drew Pascoe there getting a little bit upset with something. Not quite sure why, but he's a little bit unhappy.
Well, here we go. Best flow in the league right here. Number 88 with a great pass over to 91 for the...
It's the flow in the snow, my friend. You know it.
Exactly.
Oh, a bit of a fluff there from the Rebels. From the Hellfish, sorry. And the Rebels get a chance to get a shot on with Gordano, but he doesn't quite get it on. Lawton Madolo cleans it up nicely. Taylor Lester picks up the puck. A little bit of a deke. Bit risky there. Oh, and that's going to be a trip, I think. She's already skating over. She knows it. Yep, Taylor in the naughty corner, please, for 2 minutes. And she knows it too. The rule is, even if it's accidental, if someone does trip over a stick, it's an automatic 2-minute penalty, and there's nothing you can do about it. And Taylor knows she's in the naughty box, naughty girl, and I think more disappointed with herself than anything else. And the Rebels go back for that defensive zone face-off. They've now got a killer penalty for the next 2 minutes. Not quite sure exactly how much time there is left on the game because we don't have that on this display here, but this will give the Hellfish a chance to put a little bit more pressure on the Rebels. Not that they need it. Nice shot out there, just contained by Rebels who try and fight. So Hellfish try and fly it back in. Rebels trying to desperately to break the puck out, but you've got to stay on your feet. A little bit slow to get up there. One of the players very slow to get back on his feet. Of course, we hope he's all right. But that does help run the clock down. Not suggesting that there's any gamesmanship going on here, but you can always be a little bit slow getting your feet. And we get a trip there from Leach from the Hellfish, who gets 2 minutes for her troubles. And it'll be 4 on 4 for the next minute or so. Rebels very slow to set themselves up. The referee's possibly contemplating dropping the puck without them. And there we go, we're underway.
Interesting lineup on that face-off, Carl. The Rebels had 3 back on the blue
wasn't
line.
it? Yeah. I don't know where they got that one from. I didn't teach it to them. But, you know, maybe they're setting up for the defensive setup. You can get back a little bit earlier or pinging puck.
Do you coach the Rebels?
No, I do not. But a number of players in that program have come through our development squad. Taylor played with us. Who else is in there at the moment? Clara played with us. Beck Ripley played with us. Tony Gardano played with us. Drew Pascoe played with us. So a lot of those players in that team came through our program. And also with the Hellfish, a number of them came through our program as well. So they're all sort of graduates of the ice hockey development program.
Great way to start learning the sport.
It certainly is. Get in and start playing. You've got to do your hockey school. You've got to learn to skate. You've got to learn to shoot and pass and all those sorts of things. But you've also just got to play the game. If you don't get that immersion, you simply don't learn how to play under pressure. And Chucky there with a bit of a very, very pedestrian approach. But he gets a good shot.
Just rings it off the post.
Rings it off everything.
Yeah, I'll tell you what any goalie will tell you. That's all he gave me. That's all I gave him was the post.
Just the post.
Right?
And we've got a Rebel player down. I think it's Drew Pascoe. He's had a collision with one of his other players. He doesn't look very well. He's thrown both his gloves away, but he can't have a fight down there. I'm not
Probably
sure.
just fighting the pain.
Yeah, he could be. Looks like he's hurt himself a bit.
You know, that's the problem. I always say, right, on ice, it's always an accident. And the pure definition of an accident is it wasn't on purpose.
Yep.
And it looks like that's what we're dealing with.
Well, especially when it was 2 Rebel players who collided with each other. Andrew very slow to get back to his feet. He's been a little bit rattled there by that collision. Landed pretty hard. He's a tough customer, and I'm sure he'll get back up and get going pretty shortly. He's back on his feet, which is good to see. Only a couple of minutes to go now. The Zam getting ready to come out. That's the gate opening up. So we've got an official out on the ice with a helmet on and a stick, but no skates, which is always risky. We're about to get underway for the last minute or so of the game. Penalty over for Leach on the drop of the puck. So we'll be back to 5-on-5. Rebels currently up 5-1. Sorry, the Hellfish up 5-1. I'll get that right eventually. The Rebels trying desperately to clear it out of their zone, but the Hellfish win it again with a chance to get a shot in the slot. A lot of open ice there, and JT with a good position as well, but he's matched up there nicely by the Rebels players, giving him very little room to move. Good defence. And they managed to get the puck out, so the Hellfish all have to come back out now, get themselves all back onside. They do so well, and now they've got another opportunity for a 3-on-3 attack. And the Rebels clear it. Nice pass across the ice, but JT not quite able to handle it, and he's got to put it back up to his point, but not quite with enough on it. And the puck a little bit indeterminate down in the corner at the moment. Taylor tries to backhand it out, while JT tries to backhand it in, and we come now with another Hellfish player picking it up. Nice pass across the ice. And the Hellfish still with possession. This has been good pressure from them. A little bit of a dribbler from outside, and the puck comes out of the zone eventually. Rebels will be looking for a chance to change if they feel the need, but no, they're not going to. Only 2 of them go for a change. The rest perhaps missing an opportunity to get some fresh legs on the ice after that long bit of defence. Taylor comes in to clean it up for the Rebels and try and give themselves a little bit of breathing space. She didn't get a chance there to change. She went for the bench, but didn't get it. And the Rebels dump it deep. Hand up for a icing. And the underway again now. Nice pick off there by the Rebels player number 16. They've managed to keep a little bit of attacking pressure on now. He's on his own. Now there's a player for the Rebels in the slot. Madolo not quite able to close that one up. Puck comes out and it's cleared the zone for the Hellfish. Their goalie for the Rebels comes out to clean it up. An opportunity for a nice breakout. They've got one forechecker. Taylor Lester carrying the puck now and looking for someone to pass to, but it's not happening, so she's going herself. Has a shot from a distance, but straight into a wall of green. The puck bounces out. Taylor still going in there and fighting, and only one defensive player covering for her while she's up the centre from the Rebels, not taking advantage, not covering for Taylor. Taylor with a little bit of a collision, and it looks like she's getting another 2 minutes in the naughty corner.
Yeah,
Not sure what she's done there. I didn't see it. It was just outside of our field of view here.
I reckon just from the sound, it looked like she put in a lot of effort there. Obviously trying to do it herself, and it looks like maybe just laid the body potentially
I'd say
unintentionally.
Perhaps she got a little bit physical.
Yeah.
And this grade is non-checking, which is not the same as non-contact. It is absolutely contact. You can't have hockey without contact. But it's not a checking grade, and you're not allowed to deliberately impede your opponent unless you're actually both contesting the puck.
Yeah, it's good to remind everyone out there because I think sometimes on the ice there's a little bit of contact and everyone's looking at the ref.
Yep.
But,
well, it's a contact sport. It's not non-contact. It's non-checking, and that's different. It's technically the rules are the rule 169 in the International Ice Hockey Rulebook, which is the women's rule. So they're playing what is called the women's rules, but with a couple of slight modifications here at iceHQ.
She's gotten a 10.
Taylor's got a 10 minutes for something.
Must be boarding.
Yeah, must have been a boarding call, you're right.
Yeah.
Must have got someone in the back and put him into the board. She's not very happy, but you've got to be careful.
Yeah, often that's totally unintentional and you feel a little upset having to walk around the rink in your gear back to the room.
It happened to Vijazov a couple of weeks ago when he was unfortunately boarded a sniper, I think it was. It might have been a dog. No, it couldn't have been a dog. They're him.
Yeah. Oh, nice there, chance there on the back door.
Yeah, Hellfish still leading 5-1 with not much to go in this game.
Oh, nice little poke check there by the goalie.
Yeah, they did a pretty good job of trying to clear it out. They've had a lot of pressure and a lot of shots on. I'm seeing at the moment, just in terms of the statistics here, I'll see if I can get it for you, Anton. Yeah, 28 shots to Hellfish to 11 for the Rebels. It's been a pretty busy day for the Rebels goalie.
Yeah, not going to win many games when you're getting outshot like that, Carl.
Doesn't happen very often, although, interestingly enough, the Boston Bruins, they get a lot of shots on and haven't been able to convert very well. I was watching their game earlier this week when they played Minnesota, and they outshot them about 3-1, but Minnesota beat them 4-2. It's like,
I think the rule probably goes that a lot of shots doesn't guarantee a win, but no shots guarantees a loss, right?
Yep, absolutely. It was Wayne Gretzky who probably coined the phrase, but it's become such a sporting cliche. You miss every one you don't take.
Yeah, there you go. So nice little offensive pressure here on the power play for the Hellfish.
Yep.
Doing what they've been doing all season, just dominating teams with the forecheck and just relentless pressure there in the slot.
Yeah, they do it pretty well. So it's C1, so a lot of the individual skills aren't necessarily there, but they're playing a pretty good pressure game and tying up a lot of players in the slot and occupying that really critical zone in front of the goalie.
So we got another 2-minute penalty, but this time it's going to the Rebels as well.
That's
so the
Claire Bainbridge gets 2 minutes for interference, and so they're straight back in with another penalty. So they're on the kill non-stop. Clara, another player who came through the development program. So we taught her to be physical, but not to get penalties all the time.
Yeah, that was just a hard battle in front of the net. It
happens. We do teach them that the interference rule is actually a little bit relaxed in front of the net. So if you read through the rules, the rule for interference is actually quite a bit liberal in front of the net when there's pressure on. So there can be more contact there, and there's often a source of some confusion because players will maybe get a bit of a push or even a little bit of a low cross check and get a bit cranky about it and look at the referee, and the referee says, well, it's perfectly legal there as long as they don't overdo it. So the contact rules are different in the area immediately in front of the goalie. Not too much longer to go now in this game with a penalty kill still, and in fact that winds it up. And so the Rebels going down to the Hellfish 5-1. A long series of penalty kills successful in the end on the PK at the end for the Rebels. They did a pretty good job there of keeping the Hellfish out.